So coming in for a landing in your body, coming into the part of yourself that is having the experience, letting go of the judgy parts. Oh, look at that. My camera isn't working. Give me a second. Sometimes my camera likes to do this amazing little, there we go. There it's back. This little come and go thing. It's a very testy little camera. But just the word to say, I remember one of my teachers in middle school. Was it middle school? No, it was in high school. It was in high school. And she used to say, she had this very high little voice, and she would say, I'm getting a little testy when she was mad at everybody. And I just pictured her growing a bollock. Like you're getting a little testy. Anyway, hey G, everyone needed to hear that. Let's start with some breath work. Let me just do one more thing to set this up. Yeah, so let me just be all over the place at the moment, as all over the place and part of everywhere as I can be. So I noticed last night that this is a particularly intense full moon. So let's just have three big breaths, letting go of whatever stuff you need to let go of. Inhale, stretch and open. Exhale, let it go. Letting go of whatever you need to let go of. Inhale, chest and lungs and heart opening. Exhale, I'm letting go of last night, but I'll probably tell you more about it. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, let it go. And just a little gentle shake, shake and bake, shake it out, let go, shake and bake. And let's do some just easy head turning from side to side, taking in your environment, not as a to-do list, but as colors, shapes, light, shadow. Yeah, taking in the world around you and giving your brainstem the information that you are safe enough to move a little. And then let's just set the intention for this to move the right amount for you today. It's not going to be more than you need to do. It's not going to be less than you need to do. Trusting the intelligence and wisdom of your own body mind system to know what that is. Let's go just a little deeper with those. Let your arms fling with those twists. And think of this class like it should be sort of activation and engagement, but also sort of recuperation, letting your body filter a little bit, filter, hydrate, do all the fluid things that make the fluids in your body happier. Ah, and then just a little bounce up and down, shake it out, shake it out, shake your butt. Free flow your head tail connection a little bit. And we're going to do a circle with the hips. So circling your hips, we're going to do more breath stuff in a minute. We will do the lymph flush, but we're just opening up the system in a very gentle, kind manner. Yeah, so I was going to say more about this full moon last night. Sometimes the full moon has a very strong, energetic hold on the whole household. And last night was one of those nights. I had gone to bed early. I thought everything was going to be fine. I'm tired. I'm just going to go to bed. Change direction with your hips. And then I just was assaulted by like this negative self-talk and this like hypercritical judgment and like the biggest you're not good enough that it could come from inside myself, which was like really hard to deal with. And I was like, wow, what is going on here? Why am I so attacky? Why am I attacking myself so much? And I ended up actually falling asleep and then waking up and still feeling horrible. So I came downstairs. I knew Anthony was up, and then I ended up hanging out with him. Open it up. Open up do your jazz hands. Find the sparkle at the edge of your kinesphere, right? You know what? Even if you totally suck, you're still great. Even if you're super imperfect, you're still a wonder of the goddess. You are still a miracle on earth, or a wonder of the God, however you want to think about it. But yeah, these self-attacky, I was just impressed at my capacity to attack myself last night. It was truly epic. And nothing I could do, like I kept noticing the energy behind it, like this. "Ooh." And I was like, every story that I came up with about all the how much I suck, that I was like, oh, but underneath it is this energy. It's not even about the story. It's this. "Ooh." And then finally I was like, maybe it's the full moon. And I came downstairs and talked to Anthony and then everything kind of opened up again. It's like, oh, I just needed some connection with another person. Okay, let's do the lymph flush. And sometimes we do, right? I did this shared space yesterday with Patricia Aguirre from Mexico. Some of you guys know her. And we talked. And one of the things that she said is when all the shit is hitting the fan and when things are at the worst, her go-to tool is community. It's not, I'm going to tune into myself and feel my breath and do all this perfection stuff, which is also great. But it's like, no, I talk to people. So just to throw that out there, sometimes we need people to help us like reset whatever weird shit's going on in our own head. And nobody's perfect. Pretty much everyone at some point has a little voice in there that's working against them, right? The countermeasure of your own self that is not going to be helpful. So can we be kind to that part of ourselves? They can sit over there where the red ball is, underneath the red ball. They can play with the ball, but they don't need to attack us right now, right? So if you've got that attacky, critical, judgmental perfectionist in there that's telling you you're not doing good enough, you fucked this up, the shoulds, let it go. Just let it go for right now. Right hand to the left collarbone, above and below the clavicle, very gently moving the tissue, but gentle but spacious. We want to move a lot of that tissue. What happens when we go to war with ourself and our own cells? Not much, not much good stuff happens there. Take it to the other side. Ah, so can we find some kindness and equanimity for our own self in this world? I do think I had looked at a little too much internet. I think I had seen a little too much of the chaos on Instagram. There are many factors that led to me feeling bad about myself. But what do we do when we come into those places? Do we sometimes you just sit with it and go, "Oh, this is uncomfortable and horrible." And sometimes you go and even the cats couldn't like bring me out of it. So it was like it took another human. Come in around the angle of the jaw, gentle, soft. Sometime, what is community, right? It's usually other people. We can commune with nature. We can commune with the cats, but sometimes we need to talk to our friend. All right, coming into the face. We're going to go right above our noses. Or right above our nostrils. Better way of saying that. And then coming just underneath your cheekbone. So this is to help clear the lymphatic fluid, unblock stuff. There's been all that particulate in the air here. So I feel like that is another thing that's gotten into my system that my system is fighting. I've had a lot of allergies in the past few days. And I think it's that particle stuff that's like it goes into your blood because you're breathing it. Yay. Rubbing your hands together, taking your fingers, rubbing through. What is in that particulate? All sorts of good stuff. Right? It's from the wildfires in Canada, but it's not just nature. It's not just, oh, this is the burnt trees. Because it's not just trees that are burning. There's all sorts of other good stuff. Although it is much better now. 10 little dragons running through the forest, watering the roots. The water dragons are running through the forest. And now they're also, imagine those water dragons watering the forests in California and in Canada, wherever there are wildfires. The water dragons are spraying. We can just imagine. Sorry, bringing all this like apocalyptic stuff in, but hey, it's our world that we're in, right? And if we're the way we treat our bodies is the way that we're treating the planet, right? Oh, let's objectify it and let's fix this and do that and do this and let's change this over here. Let's be real with our bodies. Let's be kind to our bodies. Let's be kind to the planet. All right, coming in, ecosomatics, right? The ecosystem, the somatic system, they are intertwined. We are woven into this planet. Take it down, even if we think we're not. There is no plan B. And if there was, we wouldn't survive very long there. Like we are meant to be on this planet. Our tissues form in response to this planet. If we lived on another planet with just a slightly different amount of gravitational pull, less or more, we would either be longer and like more balloony, or we'd be squatter and more dense, right? You want to be a big balloon or you want to be a squat little dwarf? Some people want to be both of those things. So this is the planet that our earthling bodies are made to belong to. Ah, let's free up some of the breath. Ah, Earthlings on planet Earth. This is where we are supposed to be. We can go out into space, but when we come back, we have lost bone density. We have lost blood density. We have lost fascia density. And we will never get back the bone density, right? So, look it up. It's on the NASA website. Tap it out. Right hand to the left armpit pec. Maybe it's not still on the NASA website. It used to be back when we believed in science. Taking it to the other side. Getting in there, armpit pec, lots of lymph vessels, lymph nodes in there. And then we're going to come in for Cisterna Kylie. We're going to do some deep diaphragmatic breathing. So we're going to do, first I'm going to blow my nose. I'm on the verge of a sneeze. Okay. We are going to do, I'm going to show you my belly. In through your nose, out through your mouth. If you want to go in and out through your nose, you can do that, but it's a big sniff in. It doesn't have to go the same tempo as me, but you're getting your diaphragm to pump and squeeze, it's what it's doing anyway, but we're just intensifying it. So abs, diaphragm working together. We will go for, let's do 15. We can take, it is an option to go up and down, reaching out those jazz hands and grabbing in. Here we go, 15. Breathe everything out, breathe everything in. Take a little short breath hold, like 15 seconds. Drawing in your pelvic floor, engaging the bandhas if you know what they are. If not, don't worry. Floating in that breath hold. Let it go. Sometimes the breath holds, I feel like with me for breath holds, sometimes they're like, oh, they're panicky and I need to, like, I just need to breathe in. And sometimes they're so relaxed. And it's like, oh, I just want to hang out here in this emptiness. So no, and it's different on different days, right? So notice for yourself, what's going on? How are you feeling? Coming into the inguinal fold between your pubic bone and your hip bones. And actually like just doing that breath work really helped me settle. to find that little floaty space or the big floaty space, however you want to look at it. Hands behind your knees. Come around the front of your knees, give them a little pinch. We are going to do arms as well today. So we're going to start in the eye of the elbow, little circles in the eye of the elbow. This is my right hand to my left. At this point, if you're on the other side, it doesn't matter too much. Take it down to your wrist, just a little massage of the wrist. And then you're going to pull on the glove, pull on the big rubber glove 2 or 3 times. This is our Frankenfurter moment. Anticipation, snap, patient. Same thing on the other side. We start with the eye of the elbow. Just, this is more lymph flush. We're just doing a bigger, fuller one today, taking it down to the wrist. Sometimes there's more to flush out, right? We've had that particulate in the air here in the Hudson Valley. And now it's kind of calmed down the past couple of days, but I certainly felt the effects of it. And then let's take it, the big glove, put on the glove, the big glove that goes, or the big sleeve that goes all the way to your armpit. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Let's go down to our ankles. You're just going to work your way up from your ankles, squishing your legs up to your pelvis. Come around the back. We're going to hit that out, just a little hit across between your sacrum and your greater trochanter. Good. All right, let's get some exercise. Let's actually start standing up. So we're going to open up into a second position. Our feet are not, here's parallel. We're going to turn out just as much as we can manage without forcing it. Knees over the toes, as if we're sliding down a wall and coming back up. We're holding the space. So my arms are slightly in front of me. My head and tail are going down and coming up in that vertical dimension. Knees over your toes, press it up. Hold the space. Doesn't have to be deep. You could hold on to something if you need to. Just getting a little bit of bend and stretch in those legs. Feeling your quads. Feeling your rotators. Here comes Gaylord. It's like there is somewhere I need to walk through. An open space. One more. Good. Parallel. Let's just take it down to the floor. Let's go down. Let's get down. Get down to the ground. Get down with your bad self. And we are going to start with really relaxed and easy, just knee drops from side to side. So you're gonna let your knees fall one way, you can open through the middle, fall the other way. Letting go. So like if the jar was screwed on really tight of your life, just loosen that a little bit, right? Just take that lid, take the pressure out. You know, when you start to open the seltzer bottle and you hear the that's what we want to do with our bodies. Let that extra bit of pressure inside just come out, right? Sometimes if you don't go slow with opening up that valve, like the water sprays everywhere. So you want to go slow. Just, oh yeah, I'm just going to gently release the pressure, not forcing it and just allowing some of that pressure to come out. We're going to change this to a roll to one side and to the other. It's funny because yesterday I had a really good morning. I taught a class at NS, which was super fun. I had 3 people there that were all, 2 of them had been there before. One of them was a Canadian, so clearly she was a superior being. And we got to really work out, and it was so fun. I felt really good, and it was driving around, and it felt great. And then the rest of my day happened, which was kind of a bummer, except for some of it. I did that interview with Patricia, which was great. Patty. All right, coming in. Ah, relax. But somehow, like sometimes when you're a creative person or a person who makes things and puts things into the world, it's very easy to really judge yourself and be like, it's not good enough. I shouldn't do this. This is stupid. I'm an idiot. And like that can be the inner dialogue. But you know what? There's a lot of idiots putting stuff out there. So don't let that stop you. Let's press our pelvis up. We'll take our arms over our head, inhaling as your pelvis comes down, and exhale, press. Like there's plenty of people out there, including some leaders of our country, that just don't mind whatever drivel comes out of their mouths. So I don't need to be so harsh for my own participation in putting things out there in the world. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then we're going to stay up and we're going to circle our pelvis around. Easy circles. And change direction other way. Lift high. Take your arms up, internally rotate your arms, externally rotate. Rotate in, rotate out. If you need to come down, calm down. If you're okay to stay up, stay up. In and out. Let your shoulder blades move. Let this like massage out your upper traps a little bit. Last one. Roll it down through your spine, coming all the way down to the bottom. Arms and legs up into the air. Just shake them out. Shake it off. Let it go. Shake it out, 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 shake it out. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. There's an exercise that a Laban person that I studied with a long time ago used to give, especially for seniors. And it was sitting in the chair and they flick their hands and go, get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it, flick it out, shake it out. There's so much we've got to get rid of these days. And so much of it is like, is it really in our lives and affecting them? Maybe yes. Knees into your chest, spiraling, turning your head from side to side, letting it go. Oh, so anyway, so last night I came down, I hung out with Anthony for a while. We played some cribbage. I felt much better. I went back up to bed and then I read the teachings of Vivekananda. Yeah, it's like, what about some charity for other people, right? What about some openness? What about some care for the poor? Let's bring it in. And and that's the other thing. Like one of the biggest things is like if you're freaking out about yourself, do something for someone else. Get over yourself. At the same time, we can't always do that. Sometimes we're just too stuck in there. Heel rock. Let this move through your body. Head, neck, and shoulders. Gut body. Relax it. Soften it. Imagine that you are a rag doll, a sock monkey, a bowl of jello. All of those things, a rag doll, sock monkey, bowl of jello, all in one. Ah, let go. Soften. All right, we're going to come back in. Sliding your heels in, hands down by your sides, pelvis up. We are going to do, you're going to try and keep your pelvis there, ideally between your knees and your shoulders or a little higher. And we're just going to push the floor away. Knee stays bent. You're just going for a little walk up and down through your feet, pushing the floor away, working the back of your body. Pelvis is going to be fairly stable, ideally. Hamstrings working. We're going to change it. You're going to reach up, extend your leg, flex your foot, point your toes, bring it down. Other leg up, extend, flex, point, bring it down. Up, reach it out, flex, point, fold it down. Up, reach it out. If you want to hear my conversation between me and Patty, it is on my channel. I haven't named it yet. It's going to be something about messy and shiny or messy and sparkly. I don't know. We're talking about psychology, somatics, spirituality, things like that. Being a female and feminine energy. Up, flex, point, up, flex, point, and relax. Take it down. Let go. We're going to do theta breath. So it's a soft hiss. I'm just going to original sound it for a minute. Soft hiss, very gentle, tongue behind your teeth. Not a harsh one, not like, but like it's that gentle steam releasing from the radiator. For those of you who even know what that is, most heating is different than that these days. And what we're going to do is just let our head tail have some freedom. Imagine that your head tail, this line of energy, this structure, bones, nervous system, fluids, all the stuff, the central channel has some free flow and like a curious snake is moving around, learning how it can move. And we'll do the theta breath just for a couple of minutes. So soft hiss, maybe little ripples, waves, undulations come through. Maybe you need to move more in some other way. You're absolutely welcome to, but try to let your body inform the movement. So it's not, I'm doing this thing, there's a right and wrong, I can fix it. It's more like, oh, I'm just allowing the vitality of my own body to awaken. I'm listening into the wisdom. It doesn't have to be big movement. It can be very gentle and small. Micro movement, little micro stretches, micro openings, micro tensions melting. Soft hiss. We're not trying to, create any exhale world records, the longest exhale. We're just going for as long as it feels good and then inhaling again. You can take resting breaths, breathing normally whenever you want. So this is really soft, gentle, letting go at a deep, foundational, central level of tensions that you don't need to hold on to. You could imagine that there's like effervescence bubbling up through your central channel, effervescence and ease, champagne bubbles. And let that continue out through the top of your head, right? It doesn't stop in your body. We're letting that mobilize out through the head, through the pelvis, finding this free flow movement in your spine, in your central channel, in the deepest part of yourself. Some freedom, some spaciousness in there, some deep self-acceptance, maybe even some self-love. Oh, what's in that channel? The heart, the guts, the brain. What if they were all in alignment? Then we could ask the question, like, what is the lunar energy trying to tell us, right? What was the lunar energy doing to me last night? Well, it forced me downstairs to hang out with Anthony, which probably was due. We probably needed to do that. We're going to come up onto all fours. Leslie, you can stay on your back for this or go onto your side. Everybody else, all fours, same head tail freedom, letting your spine mobilize. It could be like a cat cow, but it could be like a really messy, sloppy cat cow, a drunken cat cow, a cosmic cat cow with infinite potential for movement, and yet no need to make big movement, just letting these little openings happen. working with the soft theta breath. Get as much padding as you need for your knees. If this hurts your wrists, come down to forearms. What about some kindness in your own body? My body is awash with loving kindness. Oh, yay, that feels so good. And it's coming from me towards myself, and it's being echoed and received throughout the cosmos. All right, let's curl our toes under and just take it to a downward dog. In your dog, walking through your feet, stretching out calf and Achilles. Bend one knee, bend the other. If you're having a good time in your exploration with the theta breath, just stay there. You are not required to do exactly what I'm doing. Oh, I forgot to turn off my phone. All right, we are going to do a little bird dog. So it's going to be, we're just going to go, let's do the whole shebang. You're going to go out, touch it in front, out, touch it in back. That's it. Out and change. We're not doing the whole shebang. Opposite arm to leg, out, come in front, out, touch in back, reach it out, drop it down. Changing to the other side, out, touch in front, out, touch in back, out, bring it down, out, front, out, back, out, bring it down, reach it out, coming in front, reach it out, in the back, out, down, out, in the front, out, in the back, out, down, out, to the front, out, to the back, out, down, out, to the front, out, to the back, out, down, out, front, out, back, out, down, out, front, out, back, out. Take it down. Let it go. Let's make circles with our wrists. It's really a figure eight. You're coming in and then opening out. You can sit, you can stand, whatever position feels comfortable for you. In and out. Let that move through your elbows, through your rotator cuff, into your shoulders, into your heart, into your lungs, wings of the heart, flapping, circling, spiraling, breathing. Good. Shake it out. We're going to come onto our sides. And how are we going to do this? Just come down onto your side, both legs straight down below you. Feet are flexed. Make sure, so we're not in a Pilates pike, we're long through our whole body. You're going to lift up top leg, rotate out, rotate in, spiral out, spiral in, spiral out, spiral in, spiral out. That feed all the way up into your torso, right? So inner body inside is getting that internal external rotation. So that's working even inside here. Not working hard, not clenching, but moving. Last one. Bend both knees like you're sitting in a chair. You're going to take your knee up towards you to your shoulder, reach your leg down, back to parallel, slightly behind you now. Bringing it in, up, down, slightly behind you, in, up, reach it out and down, circling, up, reach it out and down. Lubricating up that hip socket, mobilizing, hydrating. Two more. And we're going to change direction. It goes down, knee up to your shoulder, and then turn it in. Down, up, in. Think of it being as smooth and lubricated, as smooth and greasy as possible in that hip socket. Last one. Bringing it in, tap it out. It's a Gaylord morning. He didn't used to do this, but now he likes to get his head right in my face, which I don't know. It's 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 lovely to be so close to my kitty, and at the same time, it's just slightly distracting. All right, we are going to take your top leg, turn in and out, toes to knee, toes to foot, or sorry, knee to knee, toes to foot. 3, 4, my assistant right here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tap it out. That's all we're gonna do on that side. Roll it onto your back. Oh, now he's gonna come sit right on top of me. Cross your ankle over your knee and draw your bottom leg in towards you. Make a cat sandwich. If you want to straighten the bottom leg and draw it in, you can. And then release, unscramble. And we're going to switch it to the other side. Taking your legs straight down below you. Feet are flexed. Top leg lifts up. Rotate in and out. In and out. In and out. So we're not like super moving our pelvis as that's happening. You are mobilizing the femur head right up in that socket, but you're staying fairly stable in your pelvis. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Bend it. Both knees are bent like you're sitting in a chair, right angle in the hips, right angle in the legs. Knee comes up, turns out, reaches down slightly behind you. Up and out and down and back. If it feels like clunky and there's little poppy parts where it's having a hard time adjusting, make it smaller, right? You can always make it smaller, do less. Smaller and smoother, better than bigger and clunkier. Change direction other way. Reach it down. I read somewhere recently, probably on the internet, that the muscle loss that people experience as they age was not so much because of aging as because of inactivity, right? So it's we've been told certain things about aging, and I don't really think they're all true. So you have to choose your own adventure when it comes to aging, but changing the stories in your head will be helpful for how you age. So one of the story, like just keep moving. That's it. In any way, as often as possible. Turning it. Did we go the other way? I don't think we did. Going the other way. If we're doing it twice, make it easy or change it. I don't think we are. Find some breath in the movement and come in, turn it in and out. 1 for 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and take it to the back, to the side. So that also means like if the muscle density or the muscle, yeah, the muscle mass, that also means the bone density, right? We need to keep doing things that and challenge the bones so that they stay strong, so that they keep getting stronger. Breathe. But it is hard to be really skillful in how you work with your body, or like how much exercise, all that kind of stuff. Like the how do we find out how much was too much? By going too far. How do we find the boundary? By hitting it and going through it. That's usually the way we find the boundaries. At least that's the way I do. So, and then but then hopefully we're learning of like, oh, maybe not that. Maybe I can listen a little bit more. Good. Release it. Give it a shake. Let's take a happy baby pose. Find some happy babiness in your happy baby pose. Wiggle around. Free flow the baby. If you use your body, things will happen. If you use your body, you will feel your body. And when we engage with our senses, the world becomes a brighter, more intense place, right? Meaning this physical sense when we start to really feel our body. Oh, maybe there's some unprocessed emotions that I got to deal with. Oh, geez. But I tell you that processing and dealing with those things now will make the outcome better, right? We will feel better. So sometimes there are little secrets hiding in our body or in our body mind system. We find and uncover them as we're moving through life. But it's not like we're solving a puzzle that's then fixed. It's like, no, as we're moving through this, new things keep arising, right? That's life. Hands behind your head, one knee, elbow to knee, going one, two, three. Plus, we aren't alone. We're with all of the people, all of the animals, the whole planet. So we are affecting each other all the time, no matter what. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And drop it down. Turning your head from side to side. Let it go. Let's flip over and come onto our stomachs, coming onto your belly on your mat. Taking your elbows directly below your shoulders. We are going to drop our head, roll down, look towards your belly button. Knees might bend, but you're not doing it on purpose. Pelvis drops. Roll it up through your spine, look forward, lift your legs. Head drops, roll it down, look towards your belly button. Pelvis drops, roll it up, lift your legs. Head drops, roll it down. Pelvis drops, roll it up, lift your legs. Head drops. Keep breathing as you're doing this. Pelvis drops. Roll it up. Lift and arch. Pushing with your arms. Pulling yourself through. Lift and arch. Head drops. Pull. Lift. Head drops. And lift. And come down. Bend your knees. Let your legs fall from side to side. Let that massage out your quads. Relax your butt. Relax your guts. And then come in. We're going to do this at whatever level you can do it. So you could do this against the wall. You could lift yourself up to do it. We're going to do tricep push-ups. I'm going to do it here. I'm going to leave my knees bent. Elbows are into my sides. Knees are touching the floor. I'm going, oh, am I going to do that? I am not going to do that. Total change of plan. I did like a lot of stuff yesterday and I can feel it in my arms. So I'm going to do pec push-ups with my knees on the floor. Not going so deep. Going one, two, three. Do triceps if you want. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Yeah, so the tricep push-ups is like hurting in the front of right in the front of my deltoid, like, or deep inside there. But when I do pec, it doesn't hurt. And this is from whatever shenanigans I was up to yesterday and the day before, because I went to the gym the day before. And I did a lot of that pulling on the rope thing. So I feel like that's what did it. Let's come onto our sides. to a side plank. So the easier version of this might be enough with your hips on the floor, right? That might be good enough. Drawing your shoulder down, lengthening. Or here, or here. Choose what you want. Let's circle the top arm, circling 4 times in one direction and 4 times in the other direction. Good, and calm down. And if being on your hip is really painful on the floor, maybe get some more padding for it, right? You could have a pillow underneath you or have a towel folded up. Yeah, always make sure that you have enough padding that you don't have to brace and like, ooh, fight against the thing. So could be here with your hip on the floor, could be here, hip off the floor, and could be here. Top arm circling. Follow your hand with your eyes, 4 in each direction. And change direction. And take it down. Open wide into a big straddle or a small straddle. Work with what you got. Something that feels comfortable. You can always bend your knees here. Hands behind your head, elbow to the floor behind your knee or toward the floor. Going down, up, exhale, inhale, 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 exhale, inhale. Turn and face the leg. Take it down. Breathe. Listen to the inner dialogue. Tell yourself it's okay. You're stretching. You're here in your body. Push the floor away. No judgment on where you are. Take it down. And release. Bring it up. Soles of your feet together. Take it forward in Baddha Konasana. Let your head drop down. Breathe. Breathe deep down into your back. Shoulders relaxing, head and neck relaxing. Then you're going to take your feet a little further away from you. So big diamond shape here. You're going to try and put your head on the floor behind your heels, taking it down. Good. And come up. Let me do a time check. Ew, we are moving along. We're going to just end it. We're going to end it right now. No, we're going to end it in a minute. We are going to take a forward fold, wiggle around, wiggle the inner body. Slide your feet underneath you, slide your butt to the ceiling, slide up, hang in a forward fold. You can bend your knees there if you need to. Shake your head no, nod yes. Bend your knees, rolling all the way up, rolling, 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 coming to the top. Inhale, open. Reach it up. Let's go to tippy toes if you can. Exhale, come down, bend your knees. So inhaling up, lifting for the heavens, exhaling down. If possible, you can do this just here. Looking forward is easier. Yourself look up as you go up onto your tippy toes. If your hands are slightly in front of you, it will help you balance. So I am arching back, but my hands are going straight up, maybe even slightly in front of me. Bend your knees. Inhale, open, tippy toes or not. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go. All right, you guys, you're donezo. You win the prize. You did it. Let me just check on the TV Land viewers and see if there's nobody there. Oh, what a surprise. What a shock. Where are my thousands of followers?